Hello everyone, I am Lavender Mama and welcome back to Lavender Canyon, where last time we got up to making our beavers a bit happier. So we added in mud pits and monuments and all sorts of fun things for our beavers, and I did play through a little bit and let them start building, get finished building all of that kind of stuff. We still have one more little roof. I decided that extra space needed some roofs. So those are going in right now. And we are looking at everything being very calm in our beaver colony right now. We are in a drought. And oh, they can't build that roof. It's too far away. We're gonna have to put in a temporary ladder or something like that. So yeah, we are in a drought. It's almost done though. Almost done. So we are gonna work on a few little things at the beginning of this episode just to kind of like get our beaver colony up to snuff before we start working on our next batch of big things. If we have time, we might start laying out the big things. But as of right now, we are looking pretty good over here. I am going to redo this little water pumping area over here. So we've gotten them to put in a few ladders. Let's also throw in a stair here because I want to bring this whole thing back a little bit so that we have some extra space to work with for putting in some large water tanks. We could be pumping more water than we are, but we just don't have enough tanks, so they are having to run all the way up here to these ones, which supply the District 3. And so I'd like to kind of take care of that today. One of the ways we're going to do that is by laying some dynamite up here. And I think we're going to take it back to this point, most likely for right now. Probably won't be the most aesthetically pleasing way to do this, but we're going to do that for right now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to... Drought ended. Caused a bit of lag. So those are gonna be two. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that one too. And then these ones up here will be 3s. And let's go ahead and just get some singles here, and then we can make them 3s as well. We need a 2 here, and then we're also gonna do 2s here, here, and here. I don't know that we're gonna be able to reach those ones though. We probably can get to these ones, but not to those ones. So we'll let them work on that. Another thing I wanted to do now that our drought is over, I want to replace these guys back here. These dams are letting a lot of water out, so I think we'll do them one at a time here and put in some more levees. And let's not do that when it's nighttime. Let's wait a second. Let's let it get to day, and then we'll do that. Another thing that we needed to deal with is we have a lot of beavers that are injured. So we need to come up with a bit of a place for the beavers who are injured to go. And I think we're just gonna kind of create a little hospital on the back of this building. We've got some extra space here. So let's let's do that. We're gonna need a few platforms there to create a stairwell and walkway, and then we can put in a few more. That should help quite a bit. Okay, it's this daytime, so let us get a move on this before it becomes nighttime again. So we are gonna just yank that puppy out, then we're gonna put a levee in there. And of course I was running a little, I guess it doesn't really matter considering that we do have water coming in, so we can go ahead. Let's just go ahead and do both of them at the same time. Probably not smart, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's get a path back across there. Okay, and let's pump priority on those two. All right, I'll let them do that. This has been working out beautiful, and Mr. Bud did let me know that I had accidentally deleted a shower, so I did put that back in. And we got all of our wellness stuff up here accomplished too. Both of our statues are in. And I am looking to figure out where we can put the large water statue. I don't know what it requires. It's a rather large build. So I'm wondering if we couldn't like terraform this up and then create a pond here that also is linked into this water system and put it up in here somewhere. But that also is kind of like, I don't really want it next to the mine. Maybe we put it over here. Oh, whoa. They must have gotten those levees in. Yeah, because the water overflowed there for a moment. As it equalized. This should be good now. This should have shut. Yep, it's closed, and it'll only let the water through that needs to be, which is awesome. So we have all of that automated now. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, so the water one, we also don't need like all of these barrels of water up here now anymore, because we are not going to need any of these pumpers. I think I might leave this one here just as a, oh my gosh, something happened, the world collided, and our sluice gate over here doesn't have enough water to do this. I'll leave him over there. Maybe I plug him to this stream gauge and make it so that like if it's down to like absolutely nothing, that one starts coming on. But so we don't need all of this up here now. So we could conceivably move some of that stuff. We also could move this and put it more here. Why are we getting... I don't understand why we're getting flooding. Should all be good. Okay. So do we have most of that laid? No, we don't have most of that laid. Did I not high prioritize it? No, I did not. Let's do that. They got 2 of them laid. Is this path not over the top again? No, it's not. I don't understand that. If the ladder is coming up onto the path, why do you have to put a path across the top? That doesn't make much sense to me. But hey, there are other things that don't make sense to me either, and I just kind of roll with them. Alright, up here needs water desperately. Oh, we didn't reconnect our path. Okay, and then we have to switch all of these to obtain. We have got to figure out the water situation for this upper district. I don't like that they are dependent on water for down here. We are going to go ahead and we are going to delete these two. Thank you very much. Let's pick up all those resources because that's going to be a few years. Just a few. Okay, and then we are going to put some platforms in here. And then we are going to put in a mega storage tank. We actually only need those ones. I couldn't remember how big that guy was. Alright, so it looks like if we take out this one and this one, we can get in one more of the super big ones. And this guy basically is the equivalent of 3 of these. So, because these are 300, so 369. So it's technically the equivalent of 4 of them in a little bit less space. Quite a bit less space because we had 2 here, 2 here, so we're going to be able to fit 2 of these tanks in the space where we had 4 tanks, and it will be double the storage amount. So that is good. I'm also gonna kick this one's priority up as well. It needs a lot of metal blocks and gears. Not a lot compared to some of the other things we've been working on. But I don't want to do anything until this one is up, and then we can make these ones empty, and they can empty right into there, and then we can put in another big one, and that will be quite a good haul. I think we might put in a third, and then that should be enough for that area. Over here, these ones, our upper district already has the big ones. We just built big ones when we built them. But we also have water here, and of course the water that's up here. So we'll have plenty of water storage. It's just a matter of what we do with it. Over here, we are waiting for the last of the bad water that is in here after our last, we got the bad water rig done. I don't want to send any beavers down in there quite yet. So we've got the stairs leading up, and then the stair is paused just so that they don't try to go there, because that would be the way my beavers would work. They would just go running into that. So let's see here how we do it. Oh, they got that built, so I can take out these ladders. We don't need those, so we'll make them pick that stuff up. I think that looks pretty cool. I honestly am thinking that maybe I'm not quite certain, but I like these little roofs here when we didn't have something built, but I'm almost tempted to like do another stack of storage, and then put the roofs up back on top of it. But maybe not. Maybe I just take the roofs off right there, because I don't really like the way those look. But we'll come back to that. Yeah, we got those 2 done, but we can't reach those 2, so we might have to come over here and do another ladderish thing. And let's see, are all our beavers? We need one more piece of dynamite there, otherwise we're gonna have a tower, don't we? And that was a 2. That's good. Oh no, we needed that yet. Gosh darn it. Let's put that stair back in there. We're gonna blow these ones. And then we're gonna put some 3s in here. There we go. So let's prioritize those guys. And you know what? I'm gonna kick the priority up on that too. Because taking out those tanks and not having... Oh, it's done already. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna take these 2 and we're going to have them move that water. And then we'll put in another extra large water tank. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. And let's get them to pick up all of that stuff as well. Then when that's built, we will go ahead and we will tell these 2 to go. That is already almost full. Okay. We still have those 2 little... They got that done. They got that done. Now we can get this one in here that I was being so hasty about. Alright. So, we fixed the... Looking at my list of things that I wanted to accomplish today. We fixed the levees. We're good there. We're fixing the water storage. And then the other thing I planned for today was to start looking at the power aqueduct that I want to put over here. So I had in between, when I was letting things run, I had them come up and clear all of the miscellaneous trees that might be in our way up here. So we've got a lot of clear space to work with. And the thought process is that we put in an aqueduct that's going to run out of here, that is going to have a bunch of power wheels on it that will let us run a bot factory. And then I want that power line to come across the back here and link up with this power over here, so it's one big power system. It's all connected. We might at some point even connect it over into this power back here, but that's far reaching. They keep stealing the dirt that I asked them to bring over here, so that's kind of a problem. But let's see, can we blow this up over here? I think we can. Let's see, since it's nighttime and there are no... We can't reach those 2, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of jury rigging there. Perfect. Perfect. I honestly do not like where this pump is. Oh, I didn't tell that we wanted it to be water. I don't like the fact that it's jutting out compared to these other 2, so I might dynamite a little bit here in order to move this pump over to here. I know, completely unnecessary, but I don't like the way that looks. So, I know that this goes down 2, right? Yeah. So if we just come with a couple more right there. we can put in another pump. We need to demolish this guy. And then we need to build something so they can reach the top of this. So let's get some ladders. This also means that we can now get to this mine back here if we decide that we need that extra space. All right, and then we will go ahead and we will put in another large water pump. Perfect. That'll just make me ever so much happier. Oops, we needed 2 ladders there. Oh, and we got another drought incoming. Didn't we just end one? I could have swore we had. All right, so let's let them get away with that stuff. And we're going to, oh, I didn't tell them to do that, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh wow, that was like uber quick. Let's let them pick up these materials because we want all of these back. And we might actually take out all those platforms too. Okay, so over here, great, we got dirt. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the tool for lining things up. We're gonna do terrain blocks, and we're gonna just start off by filling in this. Oops, that has path on it, so we need to take that out. Alright, so we are gonna take this up to the same level as here, which takes us to that top piece. And then we need to figure out, we're probably gonna need to put some down in here because we're gonna wanna put in some overhangs. So if we do, let's see here, let's look at our power wheels, our water wheels. We realistically want to come down one from that top ledge, right? And then how many can we fit in there is the operative thing. Do we want to just fill in all of that? I think we do. It's going to be so many terrain blocks, but I think we do. That is not where I wanted that one. Alright, that's kind of annoying me now that I have that figured out. Oh wow, that's so deep. Okay, so if we bring that along there, let's get enough of this in that I can actually try and place some water wheels here. Let's go a little bit more head on like that. there. This is going to take them forever to do, though. Oops. Wrong button. Okay, so if we've got that, and we have water coming out of dams right here, we might need to blow that one and put in another dam. It's probably our best bet there. Honestly, we could put in dams here too, because our bad water... Ooh, drought has come. Our bad water never gets to this height. It immediately is flushed out, and so it is like gone pretty quickly. So if we take out that one and we take out that one and we put dams all the way across there, well, 3 here, 2 there, we're gonna end up with like this gap here. But how many power wheels or water wheels can we fit across there then? Oh my gosh, that's like perfect. Okay. And then I think we probably will run the power line across the back. How did I end up taller? How did I do that? Okay, so that means we're gonna need to dynamite a little down here. I'm gonna just, for right now, take these out. Okay, and so my thought process is that's gonna go all along there. When we get to here, I would like to send the water down this way into this channel that was the bad water channel, and over to here, because I would like to create a water reservoir here with the big pumps for this district, so that they have a water store and they're not dependent on this upper district up here for their water. Because like, look, they have 27 water right now. That's not cool. We need to flip this around. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then they'll get that water. They'll come and get this water and take it to their, up to their big reservoirs. Those are all flipped now. This is a pain in the butt that every time I have to like obtain and then supply, and then, so if we do that, hey, we dried out up here, so we can put some people to work. Let's go ahead and undo that, and then we will do that, and let's connect some paths here. There we go. We have workers. We don't have any water storage over here though. Bad water storage. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll put a stair to it, because that's about as close as we can get. All right, so that's cool. That's real cool. We got that done. All right, so back over here. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pause, I'm going to fill all this in, and then we'll work on getting dynamite into here. We'll work on getting a riverbed down to here figured out. It's going to mean we have to come in here and clear some more wood So that's going to be a bit of a moment. All right. So let me pause. I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, welcome back. I've gotten all of that laid. I also laid all of the dynamite that is going to be needed to clear out to this point. So that is all looking really good. And I somehow placed one terrain block over here in the wrong spot, and they went ahead and built it. So we're going to have to put a stick of dynamite on that because we need that spot for our power generation. So we're going to be a little squirrely there. So let's work on figuring out where this is going to come into here. I did put in some ladders so that they can come in here and they can get rid of this stuff. So that that's not in our way. What I think I want to do is kind of create a line that comes back on an angle, kind of carry this angle down into here, and maybe we dynamite out this little area here in order to make that all work, and create a little bit more of a ease there. But I think, you know, there are times when I wish that this big block of text from the what something is would not be quite so prominent. I think we'll go like to there. No, maybe not there. It's kind of hard when they haven't gotten these trees out of my way yet. Can we kind of like do a priority on some of these and see if that makes things better? Because I think I want to come from, oh, there's our water coming back. Maybe like that, and then we come up. It's a little wonky. Maybe like that. I want it to be somewhat natural, even though it's not natural. And that kind of would make this all, make this kind of cause the effect of going down to there. If we just pause one of these, then we could lay some dynamite in here. I'm just gonna put in a little bit right in here to help with the splashdown, and then I think maybe we probably want maybe that's too much. To make this come down before it hits this corner. I don't really know how the water is going to run, how we're going to get it to come this way. That's why I want to take some of this out. All right, so we'll leave that for now. I think that should work. We might come back in here and fill in a little bit more of this to make this all look a little bit more natural, because this backside doesn't look natural at all. But we'll leave that because they are working hard over here. They did get that piece of dynamite in, so we'll take that puppy back out. They are working on all of this over here, and it's just gonna take a while for all of that to be able to be done. Over here we did get this done, so let's detonate that, and then we will get rid of this. Okay, and then I never set priorities on this guy. So pause when draw, unpause, pause. And we'll open you up. We did get these two emptied, so we'll get rid of them. And then we will go ahead and put in a couple. I think just one for each pump should be more than fine. We'll have them pick up all the materials over here that ended up on the ground. And then we also are going to get rid of these. And let's use some little warehouses to make those go where we want. No, that was not where I wanted. There we go. Now let's get those out of there before a beaver decides they want to try and build that. Good to go. And then let's prioritize picking that up. Sweet. We are going to just get rid of these piles because they can't reach them even though they have some gears in them. Rip gears. Alright. So let's see how we're doing over here. Not really doing, are we? Can we... prioritize this stuff? What's going on over here? Waiting for materials. Maybe we need to get some storage up here for some dynamite. Let's see, do we... Let's just do a tiny long. And put some dynamite here. It's all singles right there. Alright, carrying through back to here. Oops. There we go. Nothing to do in range. Oh, we finished up that, so now this area is clear. Sweet. Pause you. Go do something else with your life. You are finished there. Okay. So, we're gonna need to put in, like right here, I think we will do sluices. We'll put right like that. And then let's do terrain block. Terrain block. Right? Yes. Now we could conceivably get this side working on over here. If we bring the path this way and we start laying the dynamite over here. We're gonna have to get some more tree removal over here. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button. Let's come over here and mark these trees. I should have done that before I started laying the dynamite because this is going to make life a little bit less easy. Autosave did me dirty there. Okay, we also need that one, and that one. I think that's, nope, that and that. Oh, and that, and that. Oh, I missed a lot. This side doesn't have a lot of dirt, so I don't want them to work on that per se. But we can make sure that once we get to this point, these guys can come over here. Okay, that also means we're going to need to take down layers back in here for the power system, and layers here for the actual end. I think that off the end we will just maybe we do some sluices here, or maybe not. No, we just need it open. Some dams maybe. And I was thinking maybe these should be floodgates instead, because that would let us get all the way down versus, but it's gonna send a lot of water that way then. So I'm a little like, which way do we go? Which way do we go? Okay, these guys are probably gonna stop working over here because their path doesn't go far enough. So let's extend their path. As long as the two district paths don't touch, we'll be okay. Let's get them to get rid of those trees. Oh my gosh, that little guy ran all the way over there into the other district's path. I think that's hilarious when they do that. Alright, I'm going to do another pause and come back when we've got this kind of like cleared, and I'm going to put in the rest of the dynamite that'll take this all down, get some stairways in so that they can reach them, all that sort of fun stuff, and I will come back when we've got more of that complete. Alright, stand by. And just like that, they are on the last batch of dynamite over here on this side. While I was doing that, I also started working on this area over here. Now we did get some dynamite set over here, so I'm going to go ahead and implode that while they finish up on the other side. And then this is where we're going to end up with our reservoir for over here. We need to get in a stair here, if I can hit the right button, and then we're actually going to take this down 3 more. This whole area is going to come down 3 more. I did stick a couple of dams on the end here to kind of help retain water, but we'll have 2 or 3 levels below this, so that'll give us the 5 levels that this can pump. That should be good for that. I'm just going to take out that one because it looks kind of strange. So we'll let them work on that as they can. And then if we come over here, we can see they got the dynamite here laid. So we'll go ahead and we'll take that out. And this as well. And they got in all of these walls that I put in as kind of like a flooding retention. So we'll see if that actually works or if we need to take more of this down. We can come back in here and do that if we need to. Now the original thought process was that we were just going to run water mills along this whole thing to the end and then link them all up with power across the back. And then I decided that I wanted to put in the water for this upper district. And I'm a little bit wondering if that is going to cause a problem if we take water out here. If that's going to make the water wheels after that not work as well. So we'll have to see how that runs. But I think, oh, we get one more ladder here that needs to have, what are those ones there? Those are a 1 that we need to get stuff in. I think that it just deleted that stuff. Either that or it sent it off the map because it's not anywhere over here. I had that happen with some that was right here. I put dynamite down and it deleted the stuff that it was on top of. I didn't know it would do that. I've never seen it do that, I should say. But we can go ahead and we can implode these ones. And that gets us up to there. So we're going to have to see. We'll start putting in water wheels here. We've got a path here. We will see how it actually works if we get enough water movement past our outlet here. We may need to switch these from sluices to dams. I'm not 100% certain there. Okay, all of this is ready now. So we can go ahead and, before we do that, let's get some beavers working over here on the water wheels. Since we've got that, we could have that. No place to store it. Well, I'm gonna mark it up. We'll have some place once we get going on some water wheels here. Oops, I put that path right there in the middle, didn't I? Let's get that out. And then the water wheels. I don't know how far we can go with the path, and so, I mean, they're building those ones from up there, so that's all right. We'll put in a couple of rows here and see how they do. I mean, because theoretically they can build all of these from the outside of the channel. Let's put in one more there. Whoops. We got a little bit of a save that glitched there. Okay, this bit of path is gonna have to come out, and then we will do some implosion. I don't think we have anything else on build. I'm going to, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I just want to go into it. And we no longer need to prioritize that by hauler because we don't really have anything else that we need dirt for over here quite yet. But we can go ahead and we can, let's do this. Let's pause. Let's detonate one here and detonate one here. And then when we go back, both ends. That is so fun. Alright, then let's do this guy and this guy. This guy. And there. Alright, so that gets us all the way to the end here. We are gonna need to do something about our power. So I'm wondering if we right here don't make our power go down and across, and then we can build, do we want to do sluices here or do we want to do, I don't know what we want to do. It's too far from district. Okay. Let's put this path back in. Maybe that'll help. Oh my gosh, we just went through a bad tide. While I was laying all of that stuff, we went through a bad tide. I want to say it was like a 5 or 6 day. All right. So, gosh darn it, wrong button again today. Floodgates, dams, or sluices on here? That is the operative question. That is the operative question. And then we have to get power lines in here as well. So we'll wait until we've got at least up to here with our water wheels, and then we will go from there. Because we're going to need to blow this one, and turn that all into dams in order to make that all work. I wonder if we did a dam there and a dam there as well. Good question. Good question. But that's a lot of water wheels. If we even get a fraction of the water out of these ones at the back, I think we'll still have a lot of power. And we need quite a bit if we're going to do bots. We're relying over here mostly on wind and battery power, which kind of isn't super smart, but it's working. We don't seem to be running out of power. So, they've almost got all of this in. Too far from district. Okay then. Path. Now you can do it. They got that corner piece in there too, so now we can start on the big pumps. We forgot to do this again. This is why we need a reservoir up top here for these guys, because we need that automated so that it's not in our way. Okay. We need to figure out where the power is coming across and where. Let's just do. Our power here is 2 back, so we could just connect into that one. So if we bring it 2 back and we figure that is a 3. Let's just let's go 2 back and do that. And then we're gonna have to do, I can't see which direction that is facing. That. Do that. Right, they got that in. So let's detonate that. And then put in that. Right. And then if we just go straight across, then we're gonna do an up elbow here, and let's go that way. Why is it saying that's yellow? Too far from district. Okay. Let's put a stair down here. Actually, stand by. Let's pause a couple of these. We don't and we gotta decide what we're doing here. Are we doing a dam? Are we doing a sluice? We can't do a sluice now because I just put that there and we need to put the sluices there. Are we doing floodgates? Let's go floodgates. We can leave them completely open, or we can leave them partially closed. We'll do that. Alright, and then back to the power here. We need vertical shafts. There. And then, let's see here. Then we need a elbow. And then we'll be able to come straight across like that. And then, let's see here. Here comes the fun part. We're gonna need to delete a few trees over here. Get that out of our way. And then if we go, let's turn around the other way here. Sorry, that was a bit wingy, wasn't it? Like that. I can't. Then we're gonna come straight across like that, like, oop, like that. Oh wait, we're probably gonna have to step that up. I wanna delete it. Okay, because we're gonna need actually, let's just do one of those. Then we can do a vertical, and then we can do a into there. And then we've got straight pipe. Alright, let's get them to take out those. And then I can get the remainder of the platforms in. And we need a way to get into there. So let's throw a stair over here. And finish up our pipe. There we go. And let's put a path on here. Perfect. Alright, we've got all but... Oh, they can't reach that, can they? Darn it. Alright, now get in there. We can go ahead and unpause these guys. And we'll come back and replace that once they have that guy in. And how are we doing over here with water wheels? You know what? This is the perfect time to get this done. Okay, we're gonna have to take out this. That. going to have to implode this and this. Oh shoot, they can't get to that one, can they? And then we're gonna put dams all the way across there. Let's let them build that, do that, and then we'll blow this one, put it in the other dam, blow this one, put it in that dam, and then we should be good. Alright, let's throw in some more water wheels while we're messing around over here. Can they reach that one? Yes. Okay. We've got 0.9 of a day. Let's hustle this up here, beavers. We can get rid of that one. Oops, how did I hit pause? Sometimes I don't know how I do these things. Let's get that up. We should be able to see then how much kind of power we have running. How are we doing down here? We can go ahead and put our power supply back in. We're gonna turn it that way, and then we need a elbow. Good. Beavers over here. Ooh, good lord. That was a bad one. Bad tide has ended. Let's hurry up with this dam. That one is in. We're gonna delete that, and we're gonna quick throw in another dam. Highest priority. And then we can go ahead and we'll start to see our water come up. Oh, it's starting. Are we getting water out of the front? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We're not getting enough water. Oh, because this isn't built yet. Let's see what it does once that's built. Come on, beavers. This had a higher priority. Did it not? Yes, it does. Somebody build that. Oh my gosh. Just has to be built. Come on. Come on, somebody build it. They're not going to build it tonight. Let's go ahead and throw in a couple more water wheels. I can't do that because of the path. Oh, that one's in. How are we doing? Oh, it looks like we'll be all right. We'll be all right. It'll take longer for this to fill, I believe, because we have less water coming through it because we've taken water from the back side of the reservoir to here. We could theoretically replace this whole top row with dams that would let our actual water through, but it also would let our water through when we first have a bad tide. Wow, that's a lot of water wheels. All right, how's this coming? Okay, that's a little weird, but it's working. How's it coming down here? We got all this dynamite laid. I can spin the camera the right way. Let's go ahead and implode that. And implode that. And then we can take this out. And we can put a 3 there. And let's get that high priority. And let's get these pumps started. Look at that. Okay, this is a problem. It's gonna take a lot longer for the water to get up to level to come over these dams. That's not super cool. So we could theoretically fill in this and put sluices there. I think that might be the way we go, because we have dried out this area here and we're about to dry out that, and we're not close to water coming in. Yeah, this is kind of what I thought might happen. There's very little water here because we're shuffling it this way. So maybe we only do the water wheels to this point. We also don't have an exit over here. We've got these like super high. How badly is that going to affect our water here is the question. We've got gravity working for us this way. Close above downstream depth. So that's just completely open. It's just finally starting to get down here. It's just filled that. So it's just going to take an exceedingly longer time. So I think maybe we terrain in here, put some sluices at the bottom and then levee over it and let that control. So like if we do that. And then put sluices there. We'd also have to terrain. Right there. How can we get to all of this? We can come off of that path. They'll be able to do some of that from up there, but we still need to be able to get maybe we just stick a ladder in there. I mean, it is working. That's the big thing. It is working. Why didn't I just do that to begin with? And then we'd be able to what is going on here? Why won't it let me? That was really strange. It wouldn't let me path there for a second. Then we don't need this ladder. Okay. Let's see how we're doing water-wise this way. Oh, they are going to town over here. They already got the pumps done. And people in them. Awesome. That is awesome. And it's just starting to flood over there. I don't care if it takes a really long time for this to fill up as long as we get it full. I mean, I don't care if it doesn't come over at all. But yeah, we seriously messed up this area though. But we could we don't technically need these dams here except for in case of emergency. So why don't we do this? Why don't we take and turn those into platforms for the moment. These sluices, they need to close above downstream depth. Yeah, we're going to be in trouble here in a second if I don't get this figured out. Okay, let's get rid of these. I mean, we still have a lot of water right now, but we're gonna be a hurting unit. Let's they got all of that in, so let's get rid of these and let's use the actual tool for that. Oh, I can't take that one out. There's somebody sitting on it. All right, let's do that. How is this over here doing so that we don't? We're going to end up with dried crop fields if we aren't careful here. Okay, this is filling up, that's filling up. That completely stunted our water height though. So we need to, this is going to be before, let's do 0.75. Did that get everyone filled up down here though? Is the operative question. Fairly full. Okay, we need to get these pumps back running. Otherwise we're gonna be in trouble. That is also stunting this power here because we don't have flow through. And that means that our water this way got tanked. Okay, and that's filling back up now. So maybe we'll be good here. Okay, it's flowing back through there again. It's flowing very slowly up here. Did we mess up this area? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Wow, we are really... We're not low on water because we have 8K, but like all of our tanks up here are empty. So we need to flip these back to supply. And prioritize by hauler. Okay. This is just starting to overflow there. Yeah, we tanked our power down here with that move. This power is starting to do its thing. All right, let's get some power lines going here and we can see what we've got. So let's power. I'm gonna start from this end. There. We don't need. What's going on here? What is it? Not quite certain why it's yellow instead of... Alright, so maybe this water idea wasn't the best. Let's see what we get out of it. That is the operative question, not that one. We need this one. All right. So we'll get them to build that, and then we'll be able to get a good idea of what we actually are getting power-wise here. I mean, we do have water coming this way. These guys are pumping. Water is increasing. So, I mean, we are okay there. This district has filled up its tanks. So I mean, we could theoretically like set this up so that when these tanks are full, we stop pumping up here and just let that pool be full. But I kind of like all this green up here. So nice. So nice. It's green all the way over here. We could do some fun stuff here. Okay. We also need to connect in power down here. So let's get power lines started. We're just gonna do these ones to run all the way up to there. And then let's have this path come along here. Huh, that's weird. Why did they start there and not? Oh no. Aw, man. Okay, this is a problem. How about we do this? They can build underneath of themselves, right? So if we... That was not exactly the way I was hoping that would go. I was hoping they'd start from where I started and work their way backwards, but they didn't do that. So that kind of meant that we're a little troubled here. Can we get these done? And then get a path on it. Alright, let's leave that for the moment. We've got lazy power generation down here now, which is okay. We don't really need that power down there. We don't have anything set up down here anymore. It was just to use the water wheels. That's why we made this whole power line. So I mean, it is alright that we lazied that up. If we can get enough power up here to really replace that is the only real question. And we got a drought incoming. Oops, wrong button. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these beavers get their build on here. And, wait a second, what happened there? Yeah, that's a T intersection. Why is this one? And I must have let a bunch of water out. That one's a T. Why does it look so different than that one? T, T. Okay, I'm not quite certain what the difference is, why this one has a hole in the middle and this one doesn't. But it's alright. No worries. What does it say we have right now? 500, 500. Okay. Not exactly the greatest. Down here with these ones, we had like 1,000. And that's 8 of them. The equivalent of this, you know, would be just one shy of these 3 rows here. Wrong button. Okay. Well, we are running like super long on this episode today. I'm gonna have to go in and do a little bit of creative editing to get this down into the kind of the time frame that we are looking at normally. But we're getting it. We're getting it. We've gotten water for the upper district now, which is really great. Theoretically, we could set this sluice higher. Let's see here. Close above downstream depth of 1. That's already as high. Maybe not. Maybe there? What closes it? Let's do that, 0.65. Because that would be dam height down here. I don't know if that's gonna actually do it or not. That'll keep us from overflowing there. It's fine. We don't need it to overflow down here on this end. It's still overflowing now. No, it's not. Okay. We're not overflowing here now because we're pumping as much as we're getting in. This one looks like it's just like flicker, 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 on and off. Okay, how are they doing here? They're getting it in. All right, I'm gonna pause again. I will come back when all of these are done, and we will see what we've got going on power generation wise. But we will be in drought by that point. So I'm gonna speed through the drought and then come back when we've got this all good to go. All right, see you in a minute. And welcome back. I did pause because we just went to the wet season from the drought that we had started. We did get in all of the power lines along there, so I think we're good. I'm hoping that I got them all connected right, because they don't look the same on some of them. So I'm hoping that, like this one I know because I put in a different type of connector. I put in a T, 4-way instead of a T, which I put in a T there. But my other T's don't look quite the same, so I'm wondering if that one got put in backwards or if I put the other ones in backwards. We shall see. Because it all seems like they all have the same power level as you go along here. So the beginning one to the end one. So saying that currently we have 7,000 power. We're waiting for the water to do its thing here. It's not coming up though. Let's do that for a second and see if downstream depth of is it going for the depth that's here? I don't know where this particular stream gauge is going. Okay, let's... because it's flooding everything. So I'm not understanding something. We can't close those all together because we are okay. There we go. It started. So we are at 7 something. Holy cats, look at that. We're up at 10. So it seems to be working. Let's we're flooding everything. We're flooding everything. This one needs to go back to 1.75. Okay. This is starting to fill up over here. These guys are back to pumping. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Come on, clear up. Clear up. Those are still a little flooded there. But it looks like we're coming back. I did also come over here while we were messing around and put in some contamination barriers. And I might do a few more along here to clear up the contamination that's right in here. And then we could possibly come in here and dynamite out a little bit more of this, and I think we'd be green back a tile or two. That we could put in some more trees back there if we need them. Alright. We are... not getting water. What happened? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Close above downstream depth. Oh. Let's just close. What the hell? What happened? Hit the wrong button, that's what happened. Oh no. Okay, I don't... I'm gonna have to fight with these sluice gates, apparently. I was doing the... God dang it. That's, maybe 0.25. And there, these ones, goes above. Because it's technically this part that I think it's measuring. That's gonna have to fill back up. Oh goodness. It's gotta be all tricksy. It's gotta be all tricksy. Alright, what are we getting power-wise? Not quite as good as it was at the beginning of that flush, but still good. I mean, way more than we need. I'm almost wondering, do we have water going this way again? Yes, yes we do. Nothing is flooding. Okay, I don't understand. Why is just that one? Is that a visual glitch? Or is it that there's no piece right there? Let's see if that does it. It's going through the side of the sluice as well as the back. Could be it. I'm severely stumped at this particular moment. So, I think if we get them to build that quick, then we can look at that and see if that's the problem, which it very well might be. Down here is all full. Well, not full, but okay. The retention pond down here is not great. It's not great at all. Alright, I'm officially stumped on what I did besides pull water from over here. It's full. It's going over both directions. I'm wondering if maybe these two here are pulling too much water. From this area, which is a complete possibility. Because these three here are yanking from the original well. So it could be that we're getting too much water out of there. I don't understand why this is not filling up when water is coming over. It's still releasing water from there. Okay, let's do that for a second. Maybe it was a dumb idea to take those dams out. Yeah, this is just not not filling up even though the water is coming over the dam? I don't understand. All right, so I don't understand what's going on here. I'm going to have to mess with this a little bit, and I am out of time for today. So I am going to go ahead and call it there for today, and I will listen to what you have to tell me in the comments. I think that maybe I screwed up with this whole power generation water system this way. But I want you to tell me what you think down in the comments. All right. So that is where we're going to leave it for today. I will see you in the next episode, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.